landed a body shot, Froch, bundled him over. Richie Davis counted it, and this is how you've got it now.
Yep, 2 points up for Froch, as you can see. I think in the last couple of rounds he's been allowed to work at a pace he's more comfortable with. He's allowed to pot shot, but he is looking tired.
9 minutes to go. Compelling. Can't take your eyes off this one. We hoped it would be a good match, and these two have provided it. What has it told you about both men?
Well, certainly the both men are still full of ambition. Froch, he showed the character of a champion tonight. I still worry we're not seeing the improvement in his technique that I would have liked to see, because he's got the class, but sometimes his mind doesn't look in the job, his defence is not what it should be. You can't take these mistakes up to one level, but the character he's shown and everything else, all the qualities of a champion tonight, no doubt of that.
Again, Magee, control, diving in. Has occasionally had that problem in the past. A lot of needle, a lot of talk in the build-up, mainly between the two promotional camps. The two fighters quite like each other, actually, and they've got plenty of respect.
See, Froch at the moment is just buying time with that jab. He's just trying to keep Magee at bay. Not really using it as a weapon to open up defence. He's just flicking it out. There it goes again, although looking for the right hand that time. Both men very tired.
Again, talking in there, Carl Froch. Richie Davis has cut it out. Wants Magee to come to him so he can counter. There's the uppercut that floored Magee in the first round.
See it again, Froch is producing the quality just in the last minute of the round.
Now what's Richie Davis going to do? Going to do it again after he called the break.
See, a few times Richie, wanting the action to flow, has spoken to the fighters without telling them to break, and I think a couple of times Magee has misread that and stopped working. It's dangerous. You have to concentrate on the job unless you hear the command break.
Tit and tat in so many of these rounds, but the two knockdowns scored in Carl Froch's favour, who's coming on strong at the end of the 10th. Magee holds this time.
Looking to roll now. All you've got to do is put your feet out, yeah. But listen, all he's doing is diving in, looking to hold, all right? All you've got to do is use your reach and move side to side. Don't stand and look at him, all right? Listen to me. I need you to dominate now, all right? He's knackered, he's just diving in and holding, all right? I need you to dominate. Come on, we sort it out afterwards. I need the combinations working, all right? Okay? You got 2 rounds, I need to work.
Is Froch pulling away?
Listen.
Yeah, he is in my card just with the better quality work. I mean, Magee is showing tremendous heart, tremendous determination, but there's no real method now in what he's doing. See, that was the call of break, but a few times during the action, Richie has, to let the action flow, has spoken to the fighter, so you have to be concentrating unless he says break.
Another cracking domestic fight. Carl Froch aiming to retain the British belt that he won against Damon Haig, and the Commonwealth title he beat Charles Adamu for. And Brian Magee, who's been an IBO champion in the past, aiming for these prestigious belts. He's worked so hard, Richie Davis, in there, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say he's had the hardest job of the two, but yeah, he's never stopped. It's been a rough battle all the way through. A few of the rules bent, some of them broken cleanly. But it's as good a fight as we expected it to be.
Who can finish the stronger? Lovely southpaw jab from Brian Magee. It's what you like, isn't it, Jim?
Oh, that was a good shot from Froch. Left, straight left with the jab that he's hardly used, followed by the right hand. Textbook stuff, so simple, yet so effective. That'll have drained, yep, that's drained a lot away from Brian Magee.
Not sure he's going to get up from this. Terrific shot from Froch. Came on strong, there's the power, and suddenly turns the fight on his head and retains his British and Commonwealth titles after a really hard, grueling affair. It was a heavy knockdown, and the doctors are straight in to tend to Brian Magee. Medical work, first class as always. Froch, to be fair to him, does not celebrate.
Yeah,
I'm concerned now with Magee.
It's been a long, hard struggle, and when you're exhausted, obviously, punches as cleanly as that have more of an effect. But hopefully this is just precautionary stuff going on here. I don't see any signs of panic. They've got him on his side, they'll just be making sure he's breathing properly. So, as I say, hopefully, yep, no signs of panic. Hopefully everything is okay, but it's a bad time in the fight to be caught so cleanly with such a full-blooded shot, but they're pulling the stool over, which suggests they want to set him up. So that's excellent news, yes. Thank heavens.
The York Hall crowd rise as Brian Magee sits back on his stool. The first time in his boxing career that he's been stopped. And Froch, when it mattered, produced the goods all of a sudden.
Yeah, he showed the quality. I mean, all the way through, he showed the qualities of a champion that you can't instill. They have to be there, the heart, the grit, the determination. I'd like to see him maybe working a bit more on his skills. Maybe he didn't want to use the jab against a southpaw. Maybe he felt it would come off second best. But I always feel it was a wonderful performance, a wonderful fight, but always finished by looking at Froch and saying, you can do even more, and I'm sure he will. I mean, at this stage, he was firmly in the driving seat. But that was the punch that landed, and you could just see it just drained everything away. He'd been caught cleanly just before that, which I think set him up for the finisher. But you can see, I mean, Richard Davis didn't have to bother even thinking about a count there. Just right on the point of the chin. And as I say, at that stage, couldn't possibly recover from that. But a wonderful effort from Brian Magee. Tremendous effort.
Yep, valiant and spirited Brian Magee, but Froch unleashes the right uppercut that floored the Irishman in the opening round and finishes him in round number 11.
Well, I think the difference between the two most of the way through was the quality of punch, and that was always in Froch's favour. Always had that little bit more dynamite in his punches. Tremendous performance, tremendous victory.
It lived up to it, didn't it? What a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute 21 seconds of round 11, the referee has stopped the contest. The winner by technical countout, and still the super middleweight champion of Great Britain and the Commonwealth, Carl the Cobra Froch. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'd like to show your appreciation to a very fine opponent indeed from Belfast, Brian Magee.